Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, back with my wife Chelsea, and today she's going to be smelling, rating, and ranking 10 of the best new fragrances that have come out this year so far. So we're basically 25% of the way through the year. Obviously there's a lot of stuff yet to come, but there's a lot of stuff that's already come out, and you're going to decide what you think is best.
Yep.
Are you prepared?
I am very prepared.
Are you in the zone?
I am totally in the zone.
All right, let's do it. So like I said, I've got 10 of them laid out right here. Not all of the fragrances that I have from this year, but a selection of them, a curated selection. So where do you want to start? You can select.
Let's just start the easiest, the one right in front of us.
All right. So here's how it's gonna go. Like always, I've got the dry down sprayed already. Then I'm gonna spray the opening, and you will give it a 1 to 10. That's how we're gonna do it this time.
Sounds good.
Easy peasy.
I think I can do that.
So the first fragrance is Carolina Herrera's Hot, Hot, Hot. A great name.
I like the opening a lot. The dry down I don't like as much.
Yeah.
I don't think that you're a huge fan of these bottles.
I think they're tacky.
I like them. I don't know why. A lot of them I really do like.
Yeah, I think they're hideous.
I mean, that one is a little bit stranger than a lot of the ones that we have because it's like...
It's two snakes.
Yeah.
And they're getting busy. From
Yeah.
a distance, like when you see it, it looks like a moth.
That's what that reminds me of, is like something that you see online that is supposed to kind of like trick your mind, and everybody's gonna see something different.
Right. So you said that you like the opening, okay?
I like the opening a good amount. I don't like the dry down as much as I do the opening. It's got a really nice opening though.
So with this one, well, no. I'll let you do the rating first, then I'll say what I think.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll screw the whole thing up.
I mean, if I had to guess, just based on how like the dry down is, I don't think that this is gonna be one that's like super long lasting.
I'm just Vanna Whiting right now. I'm just kind of...
Yeah, that's what you should be doing.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's not anything super special in my opinion. And when you smell it, you're immediately just like, oh, it's one of those Herrera limited edition ones. Like it slots in there with beasts and kings, you know. It's nothing to write home about for me. All right, next up, 1 million Elixir from Pack of Robins. Paco Rabanne. Got it.
I know that I am more of a fan of like the 1 million line, I think kind of more than you are. I know that there's some in there that you really like and really enjoy, but there's probably more in there that I enjoy versus you. But this one I think is like too sweet for me. It's like really, really, really sweet.
Overdoing it for you?
Yeah, I think it's overdoing it just a little bit too much for me. It's a nice scent, but I feel like that one is going to be one that really overpowers somebody if they smell. Like if you're on a date, I mean, I just feel like it's going to overpower them, like punch them in the face with sweetness.
If you spray too much, then it could for sure.
Not that it smells bad. It's like
what
a
do you
nice
think
kind of
overall,
like
though?
caramelly sweet kind of fragrance.
Yeah. That's what you said the first time you smelled it.
Yeah, it just overdoes it on the sweetness for me. I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
6.5. Not the strongest of showings.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad because I typically tend to like the 1 million line. I mean, a pretty decent amount. Not a winner for me on that one.
Next, we're doing Dior Homme Sport, the new version.
I'm glad that it's kind of called Sport.
Right?
Like literally the name is Sport.
Yeah.
Because it kind of lets you know right off the bat what its intentions are and
what the style is.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. But yeah, this is a really good freshie. I feel like this is actually like a pretty decent Dior Homme. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I like it pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's really solid.
Yeah.
I think, especially as I've come to terms with the fact that Dior is removing Iris pretty much from the Dior Homme line, I've come to terms with it, so I can accept these now. And I like it. I think it's nice and versatile. Spring, summer, early fall kind of deal.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Acqua di Gio Eau de Parfum.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to go wrong with Acqua di Gios, I feel like. I mean, they would really have to be messing the lineup to have a bad smelling Acqua di Gio.
Yeah.
Like if you stuck with the original DNA and just kind of made some tweaks to it, it's just such a good original DNA. It's like hard to mess that up.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what this is.
Yeah.
It's like the original, modernized a bit, made a little heavier, a little bit richer, you know.
And I mean, it's done really well, honestly.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's Acqua di Gio.
Yeah, it's hard to be like, oh, you know, that one smells basic and bad.
Unless you just don't like Acqua di Gio, I guess. And I'm
sure that there's some people out there that are
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that one's really nice. I like that one a lot. I think that one's the best one that I in my opinion, I've smelled so far. So I'm gonna give that a 9.
Yeah, Acqua di Gio, you know, it's hard to screw it up, like you said. Next, we got the new YSL L'Homme Eau de Parfum. So yet another Eau de Parfum flanker. 2 sprays.
Yeah, I mean, this one's good too. None of these really are like god awful. I mean, obviously there's some that I would probably...
Some better than others.
Yeah, rather smell over some others.
Yeah, my thought process on most of the releases so far, I struggled to get that out. My thought process is that at the worst, they're kind of mediocre, the releases this year. But none of them really that I've smelled so far are like terrible, where you smell it and you just retch and think, ah.
Yeah, it's awful.
That being said, I mean, mediocre is not really a good thing, but...
It's like a little sweet, but not, you know, kind of like the 1 million where it's like punch you in your face sweet.
Not as overloaded.
Yeah, it's done well, and I like that. I like that aspect about it. I would totally be perfectly fine with smelling this on, you know, anybody date-wise. I mean... I feel like it would be probably more of like a nighttime kind of fragrance.
Yeah, it's a little more like warm, sweet, spicy kind of deal.
Yeah, it's good though. I'm gonna give that one an 8.5.
That one I don't dislike. I do think that you like it more than I do. I think that it's like it's not bad, but it is a little boring to me sometimes. Next, we've got Stronger With You Only from Emporio Armani. This is their new warmer weather take on Stronger With You.
It's warm. I kind of probably would lean more for like nighttime. Probably a good date fragrance. I mean, I like it. I don't mind it. It doesn't smell bad.
Where do you rank this on the hierarchy of things that you've smelled so far? Like 1 to 10, what's it getting? Is it better than this, that, or the other thing?
I don't know. I mean, as it goes on, it's kind of getting a little bit tougher and tougher.
That's how it goes.
Because some of these are, I mean, pretty solid. I'm gonna give it an 8.
8.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 to go. The next one will be the scent Le Parfum. I think you're smelling the part that has nothing on it.
I was.
Like, oh, it's very exquisite.
I smell nothing, actually.
I smell paper.
Again, this one's kind of like a warmer one.
Well, a lot of these, not all of them, but a lot of these came out toward the beginning of the year.
Gotcha.
When it was still winter time. So.
Still a little chilly outside.
Yeah.
This one's really good.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
It's got iris.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit sweet. Nice little tweak, little change on the scent DNA.
I don't know. I mean, this one's it might even be like the best warm kind of one that I've smelled so far.
The best cool weather type scent.
Yeah, this one smells really, really good. I'm going to give it 8.75.
All right.
It's really good.
It's really good. Then we're hopping on over to Valentino Uomo, born in Roma, Coral Fantasy. Quite a name.
Yeah, I don't know how they come up with these names.
Drugs.
It's nice smelling. It smells definitely unisex. Like, I feel like I could wear this and be perfectly happy with wearing it. I don't hate it. It's a sweet, freshy kind of fragrance. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Usually when somebody says, I don't hate it, that's not like a rousing, what is it? What is the word I'm looking for?
I like the opening a lot more than the dry down. The dry down is, I don't know, it's just not, I feel like not a lot going on.
So this one is sounding like possibly your least favorite so far, or?
No, I mean, I like it. I like it more than the 1 million. That one was just too much for me, though. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we got Le Beau Le Parfum from Jean-Paul Gaultier. You made a weird face.
It's a little strange.
Like,
I don't know. When I think of like that specific line, I think of sweet, just overall kind of crowd pleasing. I feel like those are kind of like a really good safe blind buy.
Yeah, most of them probably are.
But this one, it has like an after smell to it or something.
Like it's lingering strangely in your nose.
Yeah. Like as it dries down a little bit, it kind of smells like a little bit like vanilla, but I mean, off the top, I don't know. It just smells, it's got a really weird, strange, like, note or notes that work really weird together in a way.
So not appealing to you as much?
No.
So where do you slot that in?
I'm going to give that a 6.
6. Bringing up the rear. All right, last but not least, we got Gentleman Eau de Parfum Reserve Privée. Big old name.
Does it have a little bit of iris in it?
Yes.
I can smell it. I mean, it smells good. I like it. It's really like a warm iris, like a really warm, spicy iris. And those notes really blend well together and they work well together.
Yeah, so it's got whiskey and chestnut and iris and woods, so.
It smells good. This is a very good kind of addition, I think, to the line. It smells very gentlemanly.
Oh.
I like when there's like a theme to the line and they stick with it instead of just being like, here's this weird one and here's this weird one.
All right, you like cohesiveness.
Yes, and it's done well. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I'm gonna give it, an 8.25.
So we've reached the end. This is where things stand now. Number 3, feel free to hold these. L'Homme Eau de Parfum from YSL with an 8.5. With an 8.75, Boss the Scent Le Parfum, number 2. And then number 1, Acqua Eau de Parfum with a 9. Do you want to go back and smell anything, or are you confident that this is...
No, I'm actually really confident that these are, how they kind of appear. 1, 2, 3.
I'm very confident. Yeah. Well, so, number 1, Acqua Eau de Parfum, the Scent Le Parfum, and YSL L'Homme Eau de Parfum.
Yep.
Overall, I agree with most of what you said, but not all of it, but most of it.
Honestly, overall, for 2022, these are some really solid releases. A lot of them are.
For the beginning of the year?
Yeah. Maybe this is the year that, we kind of start to see some better things getting released or some more things getting released. Maybe?
Maybe. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for your support. Was that, I don't know, that's like some kind of...
Like Wakanda.
Yeah. Stay safe out there. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later. Wakanda forever.